everyone, welcome, namaste. And today we are going to do a pick a card reading. And this pick a card reading is short and quick, but very essential, I feel. Should you do something? Should I do something? If anything that you wanted to ask whether you should do something or not. So the question is, should I do something? And as usual, I have 4 piles: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 and pile 4. So while I'm keeping the cards aside for each pile so that I can create space for pile 1, you can decide your pile. And yeah, let's get started with pile 1. If you have chosen this box, then let's start with your reading. So we have a maturity, the Emperor. Then we have 7 of Swords, betrayal. And then we have King of Swords, structure. And then we have the Devil, boundaries. Then we have 3 of Wands, freedom. And then we have the Tower, foundation. And also I pulled the oracle card from my new oracle cards that I have bought, the Heart Path oracle cards. So we will get a special message to understand why this is yes or no, or which direction we should go. Clearly for me the answer is no, because this first, the top layer was for yes and the bottom layer was for no, and then there are very strong cards like the Devil card and the Tower card coming in no. It says that if you pursue whatever you wanted to pursue, it will give you a good start initially, but then there are a lot of people who will betray you, and then there are a lot of bureaucracy that is going on. That's where you will get stuck. So don't invest your energy, because it will definitely remove you from your comfort zone, will take you away to a place where you will feel that I have lost all my freedom from the time I ventured into this new thing, whatever it is. So there are people who really are not unworthy of, to be more precise, there are people around you who will not support you, and they will create troubles for you. And then when the troubles get started, then people will start showing you a lot of rule books which will annoy you, and you will feel that the whole grounding that you had, the whole footing that you had on your own life, on your own self, is taken away. Somebody has pulled the carpet on which you have been standing for a very long time, and suddenly you lose your balance, and then you will have to do a lot of things which you would have never done in your real life. It's almost like getting into a cage if you do whatever you have been planning to do. So the cards are urging that don't even start. I know it's a very negative way of putting things, but then I guess your question is also like that you yourself were not confident, and the cards are telling that yes, you are right, that you are not feeling that sense of confidence. So just don't go ahead, because you are right, people are not that supportive as you thought they could be. They are not prepared to handle what you have been offering. Possibly you are offering something ahead of time, and this is not the right place. And then we have melody of thoughts, finding your passion. So this card is telling me that to most of you yourself are not sure why you want to do whatever you have been asking for, and this is not your true passion. You still need to find that true passion. That is very straightforward. But then what I see here is that uh, you are not looking at the bull's eye. If this is your passion and you really want to pursue it, you are not looking at the bullseye, you are looking somewhere at the outskirts, and that should not be your aim. You should be looking at the bullseye, and then there would be a lot of protection coming on your way. So you need to first ground yourself and find out where the ultimate goal is, because your goal is not defined yet. Your goal is still to be defined in a very proper way, and once you have a defined goal, then there is a lot of protection and there's a lot of security, and there is a lot of resources that is waiting for you. That's what this card brings to the whole element here. So I feel that you need to go back to your initial thoughts, take a book and a pen, start journaling from where your initial idea started, and then keep documenting everything till today, what happened. Maybe it will be 5 pages, maybe it would be 100 pages. You need to do that, and then you, in that process, you will realize where the bull's eye is, and you will be able to pinpoint the exact location, and then come back to this reading and try to find a new pile and see where it leads you. So that's your reading, pile 1. I'm so sorry, but it looks like you are not prepared right now, so it's a fair warning that the universe has given you so that you don't lose your path in future. So that's your reading, and let me know how it turns out sooner or later. And let's start with pile 2. If you have chosen the gods and goddesses box, then let's see what your reading is. So we have the Queen of Cups, kindness, and then we have 8 of Cups, doorway. Then we have the Death card, rebirth, and then we have 10 of Swords, completion. And then we have 10 of Wands, responsibility. And then we have the Lovers card, passion. And then we have one oracle card from the new oracle deck that I have bought, the Heart Path of oracle cards. We'll look the oracle card in a while, but the answer for your question, whatever you want to do right now, it is yes. Although it looks like that whatever you have started or you want to start is not coming from a place of passion, it is coming from a place of burden, but still it looks like that you would be very much kind to take that burden. And once you take that burden, you will feel that because you were little stressed out in handling your emotions because you never wanted to start this in the first place, or you thought that this is not the right time, and you had to cut through all the emotions to find the energy or the courage or the strength to do whatever you wanted to start or whatever you want to start. It will take some courage, and it will take some emotional withdrawal. You need to withdraw from your emotions that are hanging loose and pulling you back. That's what I would say. You need to cut out those emotions, and when you start this new thing, whatever it is, you will be pleasantly surprised, and you will see a new self evolving out of your own personality, and you would be pleasantly surprised that you are capable of lot more than you have imagined. So I would suggest that whatever you wanted to do, just go ahead and do. Whatever your question was, please go ahead and do that. It is something that you really want to do. And let's see what the oracle has been advising you. Commanding performance, renewing your promises. Wow. It is almost like re emphasizing here that you have to see, first of all, there are two chameleons here, and they're like, you need to snap out from whatever you are perceiving about yourself. You are a lot more capable of doing that. And in terms of relationship, if you want to talk about relationships, if this was about relationships, yes, go ahead with that relationship. It is the two elephants with intertwined trunks. I feel that it is a very good omen out here. And then the butterflies and this eagle with a human face. I somehow feel that everything is perfectly fine, and the universe is helping you to see beyond who you are and how others are. Somehow you also are perceiving others in a very negative light, although they might be totally different or something the other way around. It is more likely that you are seeing the wrong picture and you need to turn the picture upside down or something like that to put it in the right way. Right now you might be seeing an inverted picture and you need to change the direction of looking, and then you will see the right picture, and then you will realize that maybe you should go ahead and take that risk. Maybe you should go ahead and propose something. Maybe you should start something, whatever you always wanted to, and you will see a definite success and rebirth and development of new personality and pleasant surprise that you are capable of more than what you always thought. And you will demonstrate a lot of strength. That's what I would say. Strength of character and strength of physical personality in some way. That's your reading, pile 2. Please keep me updated how you feel about this. And let's see what do we have for pile 3. If you have chosen this box, the power of love, this is your reading. So we have the first card, the Fool, and then the next Ace of Wands, and the World card, Motivation. I have a very strong feeling this might be yes, but I want to see the other cards before saying that. But Seven of Cups, the Empress, and then the Sun. Okay. Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait. So, I don't want to discourage you saying that it is a tough thing. So, the three cards here, the Sun, Seven of Cups, and the Empress, are no cards. And they're quite strong energies compared to the Fool, Ace, and the World card. I don't know which one is more stronger. So what I would say is that the answer is neither yes or no for you. I'm going to describe, if you follow the new thing that you wanted to do, what will it bring, and if you don't do whatever you wanted to do, what will it bring. So if whatever you want to do is quite risky, that's what the cards are telling me, and you really want to take that risk, and the cards are telling that definitely your heart and your mind is in that new thing that you want to do, and you really want to take that new thing to the next level, and you are quite passionate about it. You want to take that risk, and there's a lot of support. Your friends are also giving you that moral support, and what I see here is that if you start this, you will complete whatever it is in a very successful way. There's no denial about that. You will have every success that you imagine along with this new work, and I don't see any problems either. But the cards are telling, the universe is telling that there are a lot more options that you are leaving behind, a lot more creative options that you are leaving behind, which you can nurture, or you can take a new direction, and that new direction will bring you more fame than what you have imagined. So it's quite confusing that your heart and mind is at one place and you want to do that, and there is a lot of support, there's a lot of courage, there's no risk there also. So you might go ahead and do that. There's no problem at all. But then there is something alternatively waiting for you to be nurtured and to get a lot of success in that path also. So here is a scenario. Do you want to consider doing both? Time management could be a big issue, but then if you think you can manage that, why not doing both? Because there is success on the other side also, and definitely whatever you're doing doesn't have a lot of resistance, so you might have a cakewalk there, whatever you want to do. So why not also invest some extra time on the other choices that you have? That is what is coming out very strongly here. Let's see what the oracle has to guide. Calculating karma, breaking the bonds. So it's almost telling me that, yeah, you actually have your karma to do what you wanted to do, but then you have to break the cycle. It's almost like every time you have taken birth, you have done this in past lives. That's why you are so comfortable. That's why your heart and mind is there, and you really want to do that. And it would be a cakewalk for you because you know how to do that. And there's something new waiting for you. The universe is saying that you have done this enough. Haven't you already feeling bored? You need to do something new to break this cycle. So they are saying that if you want to do that, do, but but do consider other things. So it's almost like there's a lot of things waiting for you. There are a lot of symbols on this card. Let me just take it away off the camera, see the symbols and see what they are speaking to me so that I can tell it to you. So give me a minute. I might pause the video here and get back to you. Instead of pausing the video, I just stopped the video. I don't know why. So I'm going to attach these two files together. But what I'm seeing here is that there are a lot of possibilities. So if you see, I have not read the book, so I have no idea what the book interpretation is, although the book is quite detailed. I really like the book, but too lazy to read that. What I feel here is that you are quite emotional about the task that you want to start here. That's the first row. And you are also quite lazy to look around the options that you have here in other choices. But there is some kind of super guidance that is coming to you through this crane that is and the knowledge from the book that is coming to you, showing you that there are choices which can enhance your value of the soul, value of your quality of your life, and bring abundance, and will make you shine like a pearl over a period of time. But then you have to overcome your emotions. That's what I'm feeling here, what I'm seeing here. So think little more about the choices that you have and how you want to pursue them, along with whatever you already have thought about it. So the reason why you are watching this video is that you know this is easy, you know this is comfortable, and your soul is somewhere urging to take a difficult path to move to the next level. So think about it once again. But there's no harm in doing what you want to do, but there is something that the soul wants to start a new journey, so you might do both. That's what the idea here is. So that's your reading, pile 3. I hope it made sense to you. Pile 4, if you have chosen this Archangel Gabriel box, then let's start with your reading. So the very first card is the Moon, Illusion. The next card is Knight of Pentacles, Patience. I don't know why I said King. And then we have Queen of Swords, Power. Ten of Pentacles, Contentment. King of Wands, Action. And then Seven of Pentacles, Faith. And then I have one oracle card which we'll see a little later. So the answer is yes. Whatever you wanted to do, please go ahead and do that. It would not be an easy thing to do that, whatever it is, because you have a lot of illusions about it, or fear about it, or misconceptions about it, which is more related to how quickly you can manifest whatever you want to do. It looks like that it would be little different than what your actual thoughts are about what the journey would be to do whatever you want to do. It won't be similar to what you have perceived or what you have imagined. But although reaching the destination, whenever you happen to reach, it would be different for different people based on whatever your question is, whatever you want to start. It will give you immense power, it will give you immense knowledge, and you will also be able to see through a lot of character of people, and you will learn how to judge the characters of the people. So you might end up learning a lot of things in this journey, and trust me, it will take little more or lot more time will be needed to manifest whatever you have asked for. On the other hand, if you don't go through this, you will feel a sense of contentment that you are not going through the pain, because you might end up seeing someone else who has been following that path and going through that sense of pain, that it's taking more time than one had thought of, and you will feel that maybe I protected myself by not taking that path, and not taking that action has possibly given you more time to plan things and trust on your decisions and faith. But remember, if you take the hard path, whatever you have been wanting to do, that it's a hard path, it is not an easy thing to do. It will give you a lot of value and strength and knowledge at the end of the journey, but the end of the journey is not very near. That's another thing. So you might receive lots of gifts for your hard effort, but it will come after a lot of patience and lot of trials and tests. Let's see what the oracle card has to say. Hang on, wake up your intensity and determination. So the oracle is saying that right now, I don't know what the book meaning is, although I really like the book and the details, but I cannot go through the book every time because I feel that it takes away my intuition through this. I think that the idea of taking whatever path you want to take is quite nascent right now. You need to develop it. It's not mature enough right now, and there are a lot of people who have been waiting for you to start this so that they can come and tag along with you. They are waiting for you. They see a lot of potential, they see a lot of capability, and they know that you will end up at the powerful state of mind and strength at the end of the journey. So they see a lot of potential in you, and they want to tag along with you right from the day one, when you have not planned for taking so much burden along with you in future. So that's where the problem is, and you don't have guidance. That's another problem that I see here. Somewhere this circle here reminds me of Jupiter. I don't know how and why, but it reminds me of Jupiter, which is more of a guru for me in astrology. So it's something saying that you don't have a mentor right now. So if you want to go ahead with this whole task that you have thought about, consider searching a mentor first. Take some guidance, take some trainings, take some permissions from that mentor, and then start moving along. Because even then, if you have attachments and burdens and people gossiping around you, you have someone shielding you, who have someone showing you the right thing to do, and you have someone guiding you. So I would say that search for a mentor before you start this work, and seek the blessings of that mentor, and then start this new work, whatever you wanted to start, or new initiative, whatever it is, and you will find success little more easier way, and you will be able to handle it more easily. So that's your reading, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye and namaste.